In a small wooden house nestled between tall trees and whispering grass, a baby cat named Nini was getting ready for bed. She had just finished her warm bath, dried her soft orange fur, and brushed her tiny teeth. Mama Cat had read her 2 stories. Papa Cat had brought her a little cup of warm milk with honey. Her stuffed mouse, Mr. Squeaky, was waiting patiently in bed. But tonight was different. Tonight was the first night Nini would sleep in her own room, all by herself. Mama Cat gently tucked the blanket under Nini's arms. Papa Cat fluffed her pillow and kissed her cheek. "Good night, sweetheart," Mama whispered. "We're just across the hallway," Papa added with a smile. Nini nodded bravely. But as soon as the door closed and their footsteps faded, the room felt too quiet. The shadows on the walls seemed longer. The ticking of the little clock on her shelf sounded louder, and the wind, which usually sang soft lullabies, now rustled the branches outside like whispers. Nini's ears twitched. She pulled the blanket up to her nose and hugged Mr. Squeaky tightly. "Maybe I'm not ready for this," she murmured. She turned over. Then again, she tried counting butterflies. 1, 2, 3. But instead of floating into sleep, her thoughts filled with what ifs. What if there's something under the bed? What if the shadows move when I'm not looking? What if the night is just too big for one small kitten? She sighed and sat up. The lamp by her bed glowed with a soft yellow light. The room wasn't scary, but it didn't feel like it used to. She tiptoed to the window and peeked out. Outside, the sky was deep and dark but filled with stars. Thousands of tiny specks glittered across the heavens like they were winking. The moon floated gently above the trees, casting a silver glow over the rooftops. Nini pressed her little paws to the window frame. The stars didn't blink in fear. They blinked like they were smiling. They didn't run from the dark. They danced inside it. Then, something warm sparked in Nini's imagination. She imagined the stars were stitches in a giant, magical quilt. Not just any quilt, a blanket of stars. It stretched across the entire sky, wrapping the world in quiet love. It covered the forest and the fields. It wrapped around every house and every nest, every den and every burrow. And Nini's room, too, she whispered. "If the stars can shine all night, maybe I can sleep all night." She imagined the moon tucking her in from far above. She went back to her bed, pulled her blanket to her chin, and closed her eyes. In her mind, she saw the star blanket float down from the sky. It was soft and glowing, stitched with kindness. It covered her bed like the gentle touch of Mama's paw. Outside, the wind calmed. The leaves rustled softly. She imagined that far away, other baby animals were sleeping too. A baby fox curled up in a warm den. A baby deer nestled next to its mother in a tall, grassy field. A baby squirrel snoozing in a tree hollow. And they were all under the same sky, under the same star blanket. Suddenly, her room didn't feel so big, and she didn't feel so small. Even the shadows seemed like gentle shapes now, like stories waiting to be dreamed. Her heartbeat slowed, her tail relaxed, and her eyes fluttered gently closed. She heard the faint tick of the clock, the breeze through the window, and somehow the quiet hum of the stars above. Then, in the sweetest moment of the night, Nini whispered, "Good night, moon. Good night, stars. Thank you for watching while I sleep." And she drifted into dreams. Good night, Nini. Good night, Mr. Squeaky. Good night to every child who learns that even in the quietest moments, they are wrapped in light, in love, and in wonder.